Hi guys, welcome to pregnancy week 36. Feels like it has took me forever to get this video up for you guys, but it had been a super busy weekend. As most of you know, I had my baby shower on Saturday and it was a great turnout. Liliana got showered with tons of clothes and other wonderful gifts. And that being said, since there was so much, I'm going to do a separate baby shower haul video and show you guys everything that she had received, and then tell you guys about how the party went and all that fun stuff. So I look really exhausted and tired in this video. I am just definitely feeling so pregnant this week, obviously, right? But yeah, I just feel really wore out. So I'm kind of scrunched over this way a little bit. I've got tons of gifts over here, up here, to the right of me. And as you can see behind me, we've got Liliana's bedding finally. My husband surprised me and picked it up one night shortly after we had dinner. And not only did we just get her bedding, but we had also got a few other things that coordinate with it, like her curtains and diaper stacker and all that stuff. So anyways, before we get into that, I'll go ahead and go on with my symptoms. I had my doctor appointment on Wednesday, which was the 22nd, this past Wednesday of last week, and my blood pressure was good. It was normal, which is really awesome. My weight gain was good as well. That was only up 1 pound, and I can't remember what I weighed at my last doctor visit. You could probably go back to my previous video and find that, but I can't remember what it was. I did do the Group B strep test, and I will know the results for that at my next doctor visit. My doctor was able to actually grab Liliana's body. It was so crazy because Liliana was being so active. Anytime I go from a sitting up position to a laying down position, it changes her position and she has to get, re-comfortable again. And, so she's moving all over the place, and I have such a short torso and have very minimal fat on my stomach. So it's like any little movement she makes, it is so obvious. And yeah, so my doctor was able to grab Liliana's body and was able to tell me exactly how she was positioned, where she was laying, what was what. It was so funny. She is actually laying on this side of my body, on the right side, her body is, and her feet are kind of curled up here at the top, and her head is in the down position, and definitely in the pelvic area. I can feel it. I have a time set for my C-section, which most of you know that have been following my videos. I am having my C-section on February 17th. I am due February 21st, but she's doing the C-section at 39 weeks, so that'll be on February 17th. Be on a Monday, which will be President's Day also, and that will be at 7:30 a.m. that morning, which I have to get to the hospital at 5:30 that morning to get registered and to prepare me and prep me, for the surgery and everything. So yeah, bright and early, but at least this way I don't have to go so long without eating because it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon before I had Caleb, so I had to go exactly a full 24 hours, actually more than that, before I could eat when I had my C-section with him. I wanted to real quickly explain to you guys as well why I'm having a C-section, because I've been receiving a ton of questions. Why aren't you, having her naturally, and this and that and another. So I just wanted to clear the air on that part. The reason I am not having her vaginally is because I've already had 2 C-sections. I'm not the type of person that's going to put myself or my child's health at risk. Even though uterine rupturing is a very low risk, I'm not about to even put that into play. So I have considered, this repeat C-section for that reason only. And also because my doctor, she just will not put her, she won't jeopardize her position as a doctor to allow me to put myself through labor and something go wrong. I am also going every week now to the doctor. I'm in my 9th month of pregnancy. It's so crazy. My doctor couldn't get me scheduled in though every week for this first week. So I'm actually going back in 2 weeks, and that'll be on February 5th at 10:20 in the morning. So this last visit is going to be for 2 weeks instead of 1 week like it should be. But she's obviously said if something goes wrong or I detect that, my body is going into labor, my water broke or whatever, obviously she's going to see me sooner than that, but they just couldn't get me scheduled in, you know, just right on the spot like that. My symptoms for this week, everything hurts. Oh my goodness, like I said in the beginning of this video, my body is completely wore out. Whenever I have to get up in the middle of the night to go pee, it takes everything I've got to roll myself out of that bed. I hurt so bad taking my first step across the floor once I get out of the bed. I feel like my bones are so broke, and she is just, as soon as I go from a laying down position to standing up, I can just feel all this pressure really, really low in the pelvic area. And that being said, my lower back hurts, my thighs hurt, my feet hurt, they're sore, they're aching all the time, you know, just carrying around this extra weight. And when you're sleeping on it and you go to get up, it's like, oh my gosh, feels like you got this huge weight just sitting right on top of you. But yeah, so I've been really tired and overall just super exhausted. My Braxton contractions are stronger, more frequent. Sometimes they're very uncomfortable, but they're not painful. They're just really uncomfortable. And I can tell when I start to get a Braxton contraction, like it'll start at the top of my stomach and start moving its way down. And once it starts moving its way down, down low where my bikini line is, where my C-section scarring is, that's where I feel the most uncomfort whenever I get a Braxton contraction. So yeah, I've definitely been keeping an eye on that because of the fact that I've never gone into labor on my own, so I don't really know what it's like. I don't know quite exactly what to expect, even though I've read about it, but everybody's body is different, and some people go into labor and don't even know they're in labor until they're like 10 centimeters and the baby's head's already coming out. Yesterday, I was feeling a lot of pain down low in my pelvic area every time she moved. I don't know if she has dropped even lower into the birth canal, and just every time she moves, you know, it's just that much more painful. But I've been noticing a lot of that yesterday, not so much today though. I have had a super itchy stomach, and my chest has been so itchy. I'm just constantly doing this all the time. So I've been trying to keep as much lotion on me as possible, which is helping. I still haven't got no stretch marks, so that's really awesome. Irritability. I was so irritable yesterday. Probably the most irritable I have been throughout this whole pregnancy since the beginning of my pregnancy. Usually my whole pregnancy has been pretty cool, calm, and collective. Obviously in the beginning of your pregnancy, you're always irritable and, you know, so. But yeah, I've been pretty much okay, you know, but now it's starting to hit me. And I think it's just because, you know, it's down to the wire, you know, she's literally gonna make her debut here in just a few weeks, and anything could happen between now and then, and I've still got her room to organize and get cleaned up. I mean, all her baby shower gifts are just sitting in here still in their bags, which I've been putting off because I wanted to show you guys in a baby shower haul. So I've got to get this stuff put away shortly after that, either today or tomorrow. Trying to bend down and squat to pick something up off the floor seems nearly impossible. Okay, it's not impossible, but you know, it's so hard when you've got a basketball in between your legs. Like, you can't squat down and bend over as far as you could if you weren't pregnant. And it just seems like now in my pregnancy, I'm always dropping things, so I'm having to bend down and pick it up, or my kids just happen to be making the messes the most, and I'm constantly having to get the floor and clean up and pick up toys and stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely getting a workout though, that way, I guess you could say. I've had a less appetite this week. Let's see, 2 weeks ago, I had told you guys I wasn't having that good of an appetite, and then last week in my pregnancy video, my appetite had got better. Well, this week, it's down again, so it's kind of But I guess that's expected, you know, during late in your pregnancy. With the low pressure that I'm feeling all the time, it's not only like in the pelvic region, but it's like in the back end, and it literally feels like you got to take a big dump. That is how low she is. And at my next doctor visit, I'm going to actually go ahead and have my doctor do a cervical check. I didn't have her do that this last visit. She asked me, but I told her no, I wasn't worried about it, you know, because I didn't feel like my body was really, you know, progressing in that direction. But this past week, after that doctor visit, I have noticed a lot of pelvic pressure in the front and in the back. So, and even whenever I'm walking, I can feel her head just go shoo, 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 shoo. So it's like there's a lot of head swaying down there, and I just feel like with these Braxton contractions, you know, I could be dilating and not know it. So at my next visit, I'm definitely going to have her check me just to be on the safe side. She is less active, but when she does move, she moves pretty frequently for at least, you know, a good hour at a time. And with her not being as active as she normally is, I've been telling everybody it's the calm before the storm. Everyone thinks I'm going to end up going into labor before my actual C-section date. She is also the size of a head of romaine lettuce. She's about 18.5 inches long, and I believe she's probably going to be pretty long because, like I said, her feet stay up in my rib, and her weight is almost 6 pounds, which I'm still guessing she's around, you know, the 5.5 to 6 pound mark. I don't know if she's quite 6 pounds just yet. She is now shedding most of that downy covering of hair, that waxy substance that is now shedding off of her skin that has protected her skin from the amniotic fluid throughout this pregnancy. And she is going to be considered full term in 3 days, you guys. It's so crazy. So on Friday, she'll be considered full term. I will be 37 weeks. That is so wild. She is also now putting on about an ounce a day. I will go ahead and show you guys the baby buys this week, the live weigh-in, and the baby bump. And like I said, I will do a baby shower video haul after this, and also a separate video for fan mail because I received a ton of fan mail from one of my followers, and she was so generous and kind enough to send me a few things, and I opened these items up, you know, as soon as they came in the mail. So I'm going to be wearing like different outfits because one package came the day after I had recorded the first video, and I wasn't expecting to get another package. So that'll be a separate video as well. So baby buys for this week, obviously her bedding behind me. It's the owl theme, Danny Happy Owl, I think is what it's called, from Babies R Us. And I can't remember the exact full price for the bedding. I think it was a 10-piece set or maybe a 9-piece set. It came with a comforter, the quilt, the sheet, the bed skirt, another sheet, the window valance, 3 wall pictures, and the diaper stacker. So 10-piece. We bought the crib mobile separate, which coordinates with the bedding, as well as this blanket here. So you can see up close. So cute. I love it, and it's so soft, and it's rather large. It's really, really big. And there's one more thing we had got to go with her bedding, because if you buy 3 things, then you get $40 off the bedding set. The other thing that we had also got this week was this. At Hobby Lobby, they call these cork boards. You can hang them on the wall. It can go this way or it can go this way. And this one's turquoise with polka dot. And this was $13.99, and I used a 40% off coupon, so I spent like $8 something for it. But yeah, not a bad deal. I figured I was going to hang this up on her wall. I don't know where at yet, but I'm going to hang up the rest of her bows on here and just hang them up on this ribbon here that you see. So I've seen people do that, and it's inexpensive and it's easy to do, and it's cute. So I got her this, and it matches her bedding and everything in here in her room. So got her that. And also the girl that sent me fan mail that I will be showing you guys in a separate video sent me 2 $10 Babies R Us gift cards, and I combined those along with a 15% off coupon. And I got Liliana these cute little wicker baskets by Koala Baby. And you get 3 in here, and the smallest one here has a divider in the center. I don't know if you can see on the picture or not. Right there in the center, there's like a little divider, so you can put stuff on this side and stuff on that side. And you can see in here, I haven't took them out yet, but once I do the nursery tour, you guys will be able to get a better picture of everything. But yes, so I got her these, and I think in total it was like 18 or 19 something. So it wasn't a bad price, and they're very cute baskets. They're pink and white. So I really, really love those. And that is all the baby buys for this week. So we got the bedding, the bow hanger, and the baskets. and I will do a belly shot and then a live weigh, and then I got a round of videos coming up after this for you guys. Okay, so here's the belly from this side. I don't know if she's really dropped. I feel like she has, but I feel like I'm still carrying her kind of high. And everyone's like, oh, you can definitely tell you're having a girl because you're carrying her so high. Everyone said that at my baby shower. Here's this side. So I'm definitely starting to stick out like I did with Caleb around this time. You can actually go back and watch my 36-week pregnancy vlog when I was pregnant with him and compare belly bumps. Okay, so last week I was 160, but at my doctor's appointment I was 158. So let's see. 158. Okay, so according to my scale, I've lost a couple pounds, but at the same time, I'm weighing just as much as I did at my doctor's appointment last Wednesday. So that's really good.